Hey, what's going on, y'all? Riley here from Mad Vapes of Easily, coming at you with a review today on the YouTube, talking about a new box we just got in. I'm very excited about this box. It's been very popular. The people that make this have been gaining traction in the vape world here recently. It's actually the Rev Nitro. This is the box right here for it. Very cool looking box. This box is 200 watts, two 18650s. Like I said, 200 watts. It'll fire down to a .08, so you can build just about anything on it. If you're using an RDA, it'll take just about any tank that you can put on it as well, because it will fire anywhere from a .8 to a 3 ohm coil. So you're good on pretty much anything you want to use. It's got all the fixings as far as power modes you can run them in. So you got, power, temperature control. You got like 5 different memory modes. You got preheat modes, stuff. I mean, pretty much if you can put it in a regulated box, this thing has it. So that's cool. I like it a lot. The look isn't my favorite. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's kind of weird looking, but probably the performance is gonna outweigh the way that I feel about the looks. So this is it right here. So it's not the ugliest box in the world by any means, but it definitely is a little strange. It's a little bit different than anything you see. The Rev stuff has been like that. But other than that, like I said, it's a great box. So this is the gray one that we have. And then this is the all black one that we have. They're exactly the same, just darker on this one, which colors don't really make a difference on the way the box works. This one's already got batteries in it, but the way you put the batteries in is you pull this piece down, lift up, and then you're going to put your negative or your positive side up closest to the battery door. So in this slot here, the positive will go up, and then on this slot here, the positive will go towards the bottom or the top of the box, technically. So that's how that works. As you can tell, already got the batteries in there. We're using the Emrans in this one. So there's another really cool thing about this box that I don't think I've seen on any other boxes. If I have, please correct me. But this has actually got a basic users mode and a advanced user mode. So the difference is what's going to show up on the screen when you go to the menu. So you go to the menu by, first you got to turn the thing on, click it 5 times, your Nitro will come on. And then it's going to ask you basic user or advanced user. So we're going to start off with the advanced user because I like to think that I know what I'm doing a little bit. And then you're going to have your screen here. There's a clock there, and then you press the button, and then your screen will come up. As with all the Rev stuff, you're going to have this like tachometer looking thing here. You got your battery stuff towards the bottom, your ohms, and then your wattages, everything like that. There's a puff counter on it as well. So these things right here are not actually buttons. I thought they were when we first got them in. They are not. You have some on the back side as well. They're just kind of there for looks, maybe to rest your hands in when you're vaping. But like I said, there's the clock there. Click the button, your menu will come up. Now, if you want to get to the actual menu where you can cycle through all the options and stuff, you're going to hold this button right here, which is the menu button. So you're going to hold it just like so, and you're going to have everything from, power TCR, bypass mode, preheat mode, color mode, dashboard, display mode, brightness, time settings, factory resets, and then that's actually how you turn it off as well. So dashboard is how you change the way the actual thing looks. So you're going to click on that, and then you're going to hold the button, the fire button, and then you're just going to cycle through. So we'll show you number 1. Select that, hit yes, and then you're going to hold the menu button again to get that to go away. So as you can see, it looks a little bit different. You've got your rev limiter, your red bar right here, and then you're going to go back to it here. We'll show you what the second one looks like as well. Hold that. Then we're going to go to number 2, click it again, click yes. Hold the menu button, and then that one looks similar. It's kind of a hybrid between the first and third menu. I like this one the best, so we're going to leave it here. But if you want to kind of rewind, go back and look at the menus, you can do that as well right now. So that's where they are. They've already been shown. From there, you can change the brightness and stuff as well, like I said. So you just hold it here. You can go to your display mode. That's actually going to change how long everything's going to last, seconds-wise, if it's always going to be on, stuff like that. Hold and click out of there. You can change your brightness, your time settings. That's how you change the clock. You can go to power TCR mode through here. Like I said, bypass mode, preheat mode. You can change the colors through there as well, which are all these different colors. As you can see, kind of barely right around the outside of the screen, they're changing colors. We'll just pick a random one. You can actually change that without going into that mode by just clicking that button. The menu button, if you don't hold it down and you just click it, it's actually going to change the color of the screen, which is pretty cool. I like it red. I think that looks pretty dope. But we're going to leave it right there. So from there, it's pretty much everything's the same as any other box. You can, hold the buttons, go up, hold the buttons to go down. The cool thing about these revs, if you don't know a lot about them, when you actually vape, your little tachometer here will actually go around in a circle as it would in your car as you're accelerating or decelerating, and it will actually, it'll look like you're going somewhere on the screen, which is pretty cool. I like those a lot. So that's pretty much it on this box. Like I said, the basic mode is a little bit different. Instead of having all those temperature control settings, preheat mode settings and stuff, when you pull up the menu, those will be removed. You're actually just going to have the color mode, dashboard mode, the display mode, the brightness, the time settings, factory resets, and turn-offs. So you're not going to have anything that you can mess up as far as the functionality of the box through the basic user mode. So if you don't know a lot about the temperature control mode, or maybe you just have a lot of people messing with your stuff and you don't want them to get to those settings, you can turn it on, put it on the basic users mode, and those settings won't even appear for you. So I like that they did that, because there are a lot of newer vapors coming in and looking for something that's a little more simple, but will still give them the functionality as maybe the T-Priv or the G-Priv or something like that. And I think the Rev will do that for them. The Nitro is a really good box. I'd probably recommend them to anybody. Like I said, the only downside to it is it kind of looks funky to me, but that's really just personal preference. I mean, there's probably people watching this video that think it's the sickest looking box out there right now, and it's definitely not the worst looking box out. It's just a little bit weird for me. The only other problem that I can see with this box, if I can be completely honest with you, is this battery door. These, kind of pull open latch style, door style battery doors tend to have issues, whether that's the hinges go out or anything like that, or the locking mechanism goes out and they won't stay closed. And that can be a big problem, especially if it won't stay closed, because if it doesn't stay closed, your battery is going to be falling out and it probably is not going to work. So that might be an issue with these. Now, I haven't had any trouble with mine. I just, as far as my RX Gen 3, I haven't had any problems with them. But I know that if you drop them, they do tend to break those doors. So you kind of got to be a little bit careful with it. But as long as you can take care of your device, I don't see it becoming too big of an issue. But there always is that possibility. Trying to think if there's anything else you guys need to know about these boxes. That seems like it'll be it. So if you got any questions, comments, or concerns about this Rev Nitro 200 watt box mod, make sure you do leave them in the comments section below. We do appreciate you watching the video. We hope to see you in the shop sometime.